You saw their love affair blossom on the big screen in the Oscar-winning movie Walk the Line. But to the only son of country music legends Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash, their bond was much more personal. We are so pleased to welcome him to our show this morning. John Carter Cash joining us live from Nashville. Good morning, John.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be here with you guys this morning.
Great. This is a big day for your family.
Definitely so.
Your dad is getting a postage stamp, a forever stamp. Tell us all about it.
Yes. It should be in your post office right now, actually. Anyone around America. The Johnny Cash postal stamp is out. USPS.com/stamps, or go to the post office. It's a beautiful stamp. It really carries on the heritage of my father, the legacy of who he was as a man in spirit and life. It catches my father at a point in his life in 1963. The photograph does, where he had some history as a musician, and he was headed into a great forwarding his career, much more music yet to come. But it's a forever stamp, but it is a limited edition. Even though it'll last forever, you won't be able to buy them forever. So if you want to find them, go out and get them right now. But anyway, my dad's, he came from humble upbringing. He came from a heart of spirit, Northeast Arkansas, working really hard when he was a boy picking cotton. He carried on, he made music, he pursued his dreams. He really, to follow the American dream. My father was one who truly did it. And the family is greatly honored and couldn't be more honored by seeing this stamp come out right now. So we're excited.
I bet. It's part of the Music Icon series. So like you say, get out there and get it very, very soon. There's a unique story to that picture that was chosen as well, right?
It was taken by a man named Frank Bez in 1963, and Frank was taking photographs at that time for the cover of my father's record, Ring of Fire, and so it's one of the photographs that they were looking through to choose from for the album cover. So it's a neat picture. I think it shows my dad's maybe a little darkness in there, but some humor, and it's definitely a great iconic image.
Yeah, it's a great shot. So we're in Bakersfield now. Did your dad ever talk about the Bakersfield Sound, Buck Owens, Merle Haggard?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, Dad definitely did. And him and Merle were dear friends, And so, I remember traveling through Bakersfield when I was a boy and stopping into a couple of recording studios and whatnot, and being with Dad there. It's a great history of music in your town, just as there is in my hometown. So it's a blessing to have that connection here this morning.
Yeah, and we have
Carry On Music, which is.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going to, carry on the music, in one way or another, which is what I try to do in my life also. I work as a music producer, and I'm also a writer. Actually, I have a novel out this week, so I'm excited about it, too. It's called Lupus Rex, so it's fun.
Great. So you learned a lot from both your parents. Musically, what are you taking away from them? What's the most important thing?
I think to me, it's a matter of spirit. It really is, in that my father's enduring spirit is one of persistence, that in the face of adversary, that we press on, that we continue to do the next thing, whatever it may be, that we follow our hearts, and that we be creative, and that we don't let struggle, even physical infirmity, stand in the way of pursuing our hearts. And that's what it's about. It's about creativity. Creativity is its own reward, and that's what it was to my father. It wasn't as if he was trying to climb some mountain or accomplish some great goal. He was following his spirit and being creative in the process. And so that's what I carry with me from him. That's what he showed me in life, is that you can endure in the face of this, whatever it may be, and carry on and do not stop, press on. You can find out more about what I do at johncartercash.com.
That is a great lesson. We're almost out of time, but quickly, can you just tell us, I'm an old sap, and so many people look up to the love that your parents shared. What was it like to witness that connection?
My parents had a great love. They really did. I mean, and people, of course, the majority of people who know about my parents' love know about it from the film Walk the Line. And it does tell an accurate account of their love story up to that point. I think it leaves off as if, the love story was happily ever after. It wasn't. They continued to have struggles off and on for the rest of their life. But even though it wasn't happily ever after, they were happy after all. At the end of their life together, my parents were more in love than they ever had been. So they endured, and their love was stronger because of it. And so that's what I carry with me and hope for those that I love in life.
I love it. John Carter Cash, thank you so much, and congratulations on the postage stamp.
Thank you.